have seen about H parameters and how to find H parameters of different transistor configurations, and now we are going to analyze about transistor parameters. Those are current gain, voltage gain, input impedance and output impedance. Now observe the circuit diagram of the BJT, and here we are having a source Vs and source resistance Rs, and the source is alternative current, and from the port 1, that is terminal 1, I1 current is flowing through the HI resistor, and from the input side the impedance acting is Zi. So, and at the output the load RL, we can also call it as ZL, and from the output, if we see to the input, then we can find the output impedance as ZO, and the current flowing from output to input, so it is regarded as I2, that is the output current. And this is the circuit diagram of H parameter model of a BJT, and here this is input impedance, reverse voltage gain, forward current gain and output admittance. And we have two equations regarding the circuit, that is V1 and I2 equations. From these two equations we will derive these parameters in further. First we have to calculate the current gain. The current gain, what do you mean by current gain? That is the ratio of output current to input current, that is how much current we have amplified or we have gained through passing through this circuit. So it is just a ratio between output and input. So here output is load current, output current is current flowing through the load, and input current is I, that is applied at the input. So here load current is nothing but I2, and it is in different direction from the IL, so it is minus I2 by I1. This is the actual formula of current gain. Now we will derive this in the H parameter terms. Here V2 is the voltage across ZL. We have seen that the voltage across load resistor is V2, and we know that V2, that is voltage across the load resistor, is nothing but the resistance value into current value. The current flowing through the load resistance is minus I2 and the load resistance value is ZL. So V2 is I2 in minus I2 into ZL. From the equation 2 that we have seen, that is I2 is equal to HF into I1 plus HO into V2. This is the output, this is the I2 equation. From that equation we will substitute the value of V2 as minus I2 into ZL in I2 is equal to HF into I1 plus HO into V2. So in the place of V2 we are substituting minus I2 into ZL. So if we substitute, then the equation will be in this form. From this equation we can break these braces and make the signs and derive these signs, and from this equation if we open these braces, and we will find I2 is equal to HF into I1 minus HO into IT into ZL, that is minus into plus is equal to minus. So if we transfer this term from this equation to this side, we will get I2 plus HO into I2 into ZL is equal to HF into I1. In this equation I2 is common in these two terms, so if we take common as I2, we will get I2 into 1 plus HO into ZL is equal to HF into I1. Here we can divide I2 with I1 to get AI, that is current gain. So we are dividing I2 with I1, so here and we have to divide with I2 on both sides. So with the I1 in this side, I1 and I1 is get cancelled, and I2 by I1, this is the I2 by I1, and the term is transferred to RHS side. Then the total equation will be in the form of I2 by I1 is equal to HF by 1 plus HO into ZL. So the current gain, that is I2 by I1, is nothing but AI, that is current gain. Current gain is equal to HF by 1 plus HO into ZL. This is the actual formula of current gain of a BJT in H parameter model. We have seen about current gain. Now we are going to discuss about input impedance. We know that input impedance is nothing but the total impedance that is offering by the circuit if we see it from the input side. Here input impedance is denoted with the letter Zi, and this is the circuit. We have already known this about H parameter circuit. So now let us discuss about the and derive the formula for input impedance. So we know that V1 and I2, these are the two dependent quantities of H parameters, and the equation for V1 and I2 are, we know already these two equations, and from these two equations we are going to derive the input impedance. And we have discussed about current gain, it is also derived from these two equations only. So now we are going to discuss about input impedance. So here V2, that is the voltage across RL. RL is nothing but the load resistor, or it is otherwise called as ZL. So V2, that is equal to IT into ZL, that is nothing but I2, that is the current flowing through the load is I2, and into ZL, that is the impedance value. But here we have taken minus I2. This is because I2 is flowing through this way, but we are assuming that I2 is flowing in this way. So there is a change in direction, so we are using this minus. If you see from the equation 2, V1 is equal to HI into I1 plus HR into V2. In this equation there is a V2, and we can substitute that V2 with this value. So we are substituting V2 with minus I2 into ZL in the equation 1. Then we will get equation V1 is equal to HI into I1 plus HR into minus I2 into ZL. So if we open the braces, then we will get final equation V1 is equal to HI into I1 plus minus HR into I2 into ZL. This is the equation if you open the braces, and we know that AI is equal to minus I2 by I1. We know that current gain is nothing but I2 by I1, that is the output current to input current. This the ratio is called current gain. So from the current gain, if we transpose this I2 to this side, then we will get I2 is equal to, that is I2 is equal to minus AI into I1. So if we substitute the value of I2 in the place of this I2, then we will get the final equation as V1 into HI into I1, that is same, and here minus into the minus E, that is here minus I1 into AI, that is equal to I2. So this minus and this minus is going to cancel, and it is forms as plus, and the remaining equation is HR into AI into I1 into ZL. This is the equation. and from these two terms there is I1 in common between these two terms. So if we take I1 as common in these two terms, then the equation will be V1 is equal to I1 into HI plus HR into AI into ZL. This is the equation, and if we divide this equation, total equation, with I1 on both sides, then V1 by I1 is equal to H, and if we divide this equation with I1, then this I1 in the denominator and this I1 will get cancelled, and we will get V1 by I1 is equal to HI plus HR into minus HF by 1 plus HO into ZL into ZL. This is because here AI, we have discussed about this AI, that is current gain. The formula of current gain is minus HF by 1 plus HO into ZL. So this is the formula of current gain. So we have replaced this AI with the actual formula. Then we are getting V1 by I1 is equal to HI minus HR into HF into ZL. That is the total multiplication of these three terms and the sign with this sign. So we are getting minus here, and the total numerator is HR into HF into ZL, and the denominator is 1 plus HO ZL. If we divide this numerator and denominator with ZL, we are getting this equation. So we know that V1 by I1 is nothing but ZA, that is the input impedance, that is voltage by current is nothing but impedance. So here these two voltage and currents are, that is from input sign. So we are replacing this with input impedance sign, and the equation will be ZA is equal to HI into HR HF ZL by ZL whole by 1 plus HO ZL by ZL. Here this ZL and this ZL will get cancelled, and 1 plus ZL and HO into ZL by ZL will be divided, and then this ZL and this ZL will be cancelled. Then the final equation will be Z1, that is ZI is equal to HI into HR HF by 1 by ZL plus HO, that is ZI is equal to HI minus HR HF by 1 by ZL plus HO. This is the equation, and 1 by ZL, that is 1 by R is nothing but inverse of resistance is nothing but conductance. So here inverse of impedance is nothing but is equal to Y, that is admittance, that is load admittance. So the finalized equation is ZI is equal to HI minus HR HF by YL plus HO. This is the input impedance of a circuit in H parameter. And in the next session we will discuss about voltage gain and output impedance.